Well, g'day everyone. This is Carrie from down in Texas. Yes, that's g'day. I'm Australian, have been in the United States a long time, but came here in the late 60s for my dad's career. And what was going to be a 5-year stay has ended up being a 60-year stay. My family has naturalized as Americans. I'm in the process of doing that. I'm married to an American, have 2 boys, stepdaughter, and 4 grandchildren. And so Australia is my homeland, but this is my home. And I had a few people want to know why I refer to Australia. Well, that's why. Australia is my homeland and a very special place in my heart from my youth. And it's just a special place, and it always will be a special place. And I refer to it a lot because it is where my life began and where my extended family is still located. So it's a special place for me. Obviously, being here so long and in Texas in particular for the majority of my life, I don't have the beautiful Australian accent anymore. My dad does still, but my brothers and I, we don't have that anymore. It's interesting though, when we get around our family back in Australia, you do hear it come out after we've been there a couple of days. So a couple of things before we get started today that I wanted to revisit from videos from yesterday. In my products video and my routine video that I did yesterday, I mentioned exfoliating your face, and this is the product that I use to do that. It is a loofah, and it is a really good product because it takes off at least one of the dead layers of your skin. I try to do this twice a week. No more than twice a week though, is you won't need it any more than that. You have to be very careful. Just do very soft circular motions all the way around your face and down on your neck, and remember, make sure you have lots of water and lots of soap on your face when you do this. Don't push really hard either, because if you push really hard, you are going to damage your face. So soft circular motions twice a week, lots of soap and lots of water to exfoliate your face. This is a great, inexpensive way to do that. No chemicals involved in it. I highly recommend it. And then I also had a question yesterday, interestingly enough. You know, I drink iced coffee in the mornings, my trusty iced coffee. I drink that because I have been unable to drink hot coffee since my weight loss surgery, which is approaching 2 years. And I love coffee. I love the flavor of coffee. I love everything about coffee. And so I didn't want to give up coffee completely. I have to be careful about the amount of caffeine I consume. And so I was searching for an iced coffee drink. I've always loved iced coffee, and I've always made my own iced coffee when I go out to eat. And I did a lot of research. I tested a lot of products, and I landed on this product. I love this product. I take this and I put it in a half a gallon container. I put 2 to 3 of these in, and then I mix it with milk and some half and half. I do that because I need to make sure that I'm getting lots of calcium in my diet, and I have to put some fat back in my diet. When you lose weight loss surgery, you lose a lot of fat, and so you can age very quickly with weight loss surgery. It's really important that you put natural fat products in your diet, and the way for me to do that is using this and adding the I'm trying to get that straight there for you, using the half and half with this product. And I do very much love this product. It doesn't have near the amount of calories as a lot of the other products do, and I dilute it, if you will, with whole milk and a little bit of half and half, and that's what I use every morning when I'm here talking to you great individuals. So let's get started this morning. I am wearing tans and browns today, and so I'm going to use this wonderful I Need a Neutral palette from Natasha Denona. I adore this palette. It is viral. You see it everywhere, all over the internet. And all of the influencers have used it. So I'm going to use it today. I love that palette. Thank you so much for your responses yesterday, by the way, to the products video that I did. I hope it was helpful for you, and I look forward to working with a couple of you already. I have gotten a couple of responses back for consultations on skincare and possible makeovers, so I'm very excited about that. It's a new service that I'm offering, and I'm very excited about it because it gives me an opportunity to meet all of you. Well, can't always meet all of you, but to meet some of you if you are in the Houston area. So I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited about that, I have to say. It's always nice to make new friends, right? Friends are important. Okay, I just put my CoverGirl, wonderful product that I started using, this CoverGirl color corrector. I love it. It's wonderful. It's inexpensive. Then I'm coming in with my holy grail of primer and moisturizer here. This is my Fix and Glow from Makeup Revolution. Just gives me this beautiful shimmer to my face that I just adore, and it makes my face feel like silk. Ugh. It's just beautiful. Now, I am putting those products, just so you know, in a little refrigerator. I find for mature skin that putting them in the refrigerator just gives me this plumping sensation to my face. And so I have started doing that with all of my liquid products, with the exception of my foundation. I think it makes your foundation a little bit too thick, and so I don't put my foundation in there, but I do put my all my serums and my primers, liquid primers in there, the ones that I use every day. Just makes your face come alive in the mornings because of the product formulas, but then also because it just feels so good. The coolness on your face in the morning helps to alleviate some puffiness around my eyes as well. And there we go. Ready to go. Okay, let's get in here this morning. Going to start with my LA Girl white concealer. I am just going to use a concealer today. I don't have to go anywhere at all today. I don't have any Zoom meetings that I am aware of. So we're just going to get this going right here. Put some white here in the corner where I have the most trouble. And then I'm coming in and I'm adding to that my e.l.f. Camo 24-hour Camo Concealer in Fair. Putting it on my problem areas, just a little bit up here. I was watching Lisa Eldridge yesterday talk about that concealer and how impressed she was with that concealer. And you know, e.l.f. is just, of all the products that I have watched since I've been doing this, I would have to say that e.l.f. is the one manufacturer that has really just come on very strong this year with their their product launches and the accessibility of makeup to so many now that before probably didn't have the money to invest in good products. And that is truly, in my opinion, one of the greatest things that e.l.f. has been able to do is make makeup truly affordable for the masses. You know that there's a lot of makeup out on the market, and that it's all just getting more and more expensive. So to have a brand that has made it accessible for the average consumer, middle class consumer, that is a very, very big deal. And I think the two most productive lines for that have been e.l.f. and Milani. I would say that those two have just really, really come on strong. All of them are doing a really good job. I don't mean to say that others are not doing a good job. I'm just saying that in the last year, I have seen a drastic increase in the amount of people that are using these products, and people I know myself that contact me and say, ask me about this product or that product, and people who are on a budget that just can't afford to spend, $40 and $50 on one product because they're on a tight budget. It's nice to be able to offer them a suggestion that is a good product, that I know is a good product, and that is not going to break their budget. That's a huge, huge opportunity for those two companies, and I applaud them in their efforts. All right, got all that on. It looks nice and blended. Didn't blend down here though, so we need to get this blended down into here. It is cold this morning. All right. That looks very nice. Trying to be much more organized for you. And I have a really runny nose today, so I apologize for that. I'm going to be doing that a lot because I have a really runny nose. Okay, we've got that on, and so now today I'm going to do something a little different today. I am going to use, I need to perfect this because I actually have an in-person audition tomorrow, and I want to make sure that this looks spotless. So I'm going to take my Fenty Powder Foundation. I'm going to use a little bit fatter and fluffier powder puff, and I'm going to set everything with this today instead of my loose powder. I just want to see if I can see a drastic difference between this and that loose powder. Make a determination which one I think gives me the better finish, because as I said, I am doing an audition and it is a very big deal. It's a very, 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 very important audition tomorrow, and so I want to make sure that my makeup looks perfect and spotless and very, very matte on film. So I'm using this one today and not my loose powder. This is the Fenty Powder Foundation. Let me get, where are my glasses? Oh, goodness, Carrie. Let me get you the number. This is Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation, number 100. Fenty Beauty. I love this product. It is a fantastic, I mean, that's just stunning. Look. Stunning product. I am going to take my little powder puff, however, and I'm going to pick up a little bit more. And I just want to fill in right here the darkest area of discoloration under my eyes. Yeah. Yes, that looks really, really nice. Okay, let's go to brows. Get my brow pencil out here. And let's work on these brows this morning. I'm using my Adele Powder Brow palette. And I'm starting just to outline the brow. Get it filled in here. And concentrating, make sure that I get it on right and straight and get the end in the right position. Yeah, that looks good. Start on this one over here. Can you believe we are already in the Christmas shopping season? I cannot believe that. I really am having a hard time getting my head around that. Christmas, in my opinion, has become so stressful for so many people. You know, everyone is feeling the pinch in the pocketbook because our economy is in such a mess, and adding extra stress because we have, you know, shopping that has to be done. It's just too much for everybody. It really is. And I feel like Christmas has become way, way too commercialized. And I really, really wish it would calm down a little bit, because it's just incredibly stressful for everyone. I don't think it has to be. I really don't. I don't think you have to spend, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars for Christmas. I just, my husband and I have never done that. We've never been in a financial position to do that, but I don't think we would have even done it if we had been. We've always tried to make our holiday about what it is about, and that's the Christian holiday. And so I hope that you are not under a lot of stress. All right, now let's use my Milani contour powder. Get that on and accentuate this natural shadow I have here in my face with my cheekbone. And then come down underneath my chin and accentuate the shadow line from my chin. Bring it down a little. Make sure you're blending this out, guys, really well. You don't want to see a dark line under your chin. That is not attractive. Okay, we've got that ready. Now, what colors are we going to use today in this beautiful palette? We're going to use Stone. We're going to use Stone. That is going to be our transition color. And then we're going to use Mesh and Tender. I'm not going to use any glitters today. I'm going to use all mattes today. So we're going to use that first one, and we're going to put it in the transition and on the eyelid itself, and that one is Stone. Using a fluffy brush, and let's get that on the lid and up into the eye socket itself. Sweeper motion back and forth. Now let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. Back and forth. I am going to pick up one other color, and it is going to be Fair. And I want to just put that on the inner 2/3 of my lid, right here in the corner, just to lighten that up. Just right here in the corner. That looks nice. Okay. Now we are going to take Mesh, and we're going to put this on the outer corner of the eye, right out here. This little area right out here, making a, concentrating it just on the outer V section of your eye. Just creating a little extension, or if you will, little hook towards the outer section of your eye. And what this does then we're going to pull it out like this, pull it up. That then accentuates and draws your eye out this direction. It makes your eyes look bigger. We're going to get another tiny little brush, and we are going to go into Tender, and we are going to put that on the bottom. I'm going to outline my eye with that color. We're going to do the top as well. Just giving a little definition to the shape of the eye. But I want it to be soft. I don't want it to be, really heavy today. And then we're going to jump back into that first color, and we're going to put that on top of that, down in the waterline, and make that diffuse a little bit. Excellent. Love that. Very soft. Very soft, very beautiful. Perfect. Okay, now let's go to lips, and I am using my lip liner, which is CoverGirl, and it is honey brown. And my lipstick today is LA Colors, and it is Cocoa Shimmer. But before I do that, let's come in and pick up the fallout using my Color Stay foundation. Not foundation, sorry, powder. I'm just picking up all of that fallout. Making sure I don't have any shadows under there from the fallout or in the corner. Very nice. Actually, before we do that, let's do blush. I'm using my Flower Nose blush. Gosh, I can't talk today. What is wrong with me? Get this on the apples of my cheeks right here. Very pretty blush. All right, get that there. A little bit of sun-kissed to the other areas of my face. Now we're going to go to lips. I'm going to line my lips. There are so many of these products on the market. It is really hard to know sorry, I can't talk at the same time. Which one? I am so sorry, my phone just is blowing up today. I would really love to know from you which lip liner brand is your favorite consistency. This one is a little dry, so I am going to be in the market for another lip liner, a couple of them. Let's get this on. And then I'm going to finish that with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills. And this one, I cannot figure out the color to this one. I'm so sorry. I looked again yesterday. It's this beautiful nude. I cannot find the color. I've looked even under a magnifying glass, and I still cannot figure out what the name is, so I'm so sorry. That's beautiful. That's a very pretty combination, especially with that color on my eyes. Okay, now Let's come back in and pick up my main powder puff that I used for my Fenty finishing foundation powder. And let's just get all of this really set nicely. Let's go up and let's just ever so slightly dust those brows. Okay. Let's get the trusty eyelash curler out. So I had a question, why do I accentuate and outline my eyes? And why don't I use eyeliner? Like my brows, I struggle with eyeliner. I just struggle with it. I can't control it enough, and so what happens is I get what I think is good, and then I'll do a little more, and then I'll screw it up, and then it'll get so completely out of control that I have to start my whole makeup over again because I don't want to have these massive lines everywhere. And so I just have never been able to completely use a liner and control it. I just unfortunately have never been able to find one that I could work with and be successful at that didn't look like I was a clown. And so I use powders and I outline my eyes because I have such dark brown eyes that if I don't accentuate them and try to draw them out this way and open them up, then it just looks like I have these really dark pits, and that's not attractive. And so I try to extend the shape of the eye by using the powders to outline and make the fake liner, if you will. It's just a matter of opening the eye and then accentuating the eye out where it looks, extending it this direction. So it looks bigger than it actually is, and so my eyes don't look deep and sunken, because that has a tendency to make you look unwell. And so I'm just always wanting to bring my eyes forward, and for me that's the best way to do that, is to outline them and accentuate the shape of the eye, making it bigger so the pupil of the eye isn't the main thing that you see. Okay, now I am using my e.l.f. mascara. I have curled my lashes. I'm coming in at the bottom of the lash like I always do, the root, and we are locking that curl in place by using mascara, and we are brushing and coating each lash as we go. I always wear black with my eye mascara because my lashes are so fair you cannot even see my lashes when I have no mascara on them. And I have to curl them because if I don't curl them, even with mascara on, it is very hard to see them. And so that's why I curl them. I do not feel like my makeup looks right at all if I don't curl my lashes. That is a must every day. Okay, getting this top first layer on. All right, now we'll go back and do the second layer. The ends of the lashes. All right, perfect. And then let's do the bottom. Using what's left on the brush instead of going in and dipping again, because it just gets too much product on it then. And just a little bit more in this outer corner out here. Didn't quite get that good enough. Alrighty. Elf, again, fantastic, fantastic product. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Pretty nice, I think. I think that's a very, very nice look. Maybe a little bit more definition up in my transition. What do you guys think? I think just a little bit more. So we are going to go back into that one color that I used, which is Tender. I'm just going to pick that up on my brush, and we're going to come right up in here. Just a little bit right there. Yes, that is better. And then we're going to pick up this really fluffy brush. Just going to make sure that we blend that really well. No harsh lines. Don't want any harsh lines. There we go. Yes, that's much better. And let's just see, what do you think? Let's put a little, sorry I got those crazy hairs going everywhere on my eyes. Let's just put a little bit more lash on the end. My phone is just going crazy this morning. Goodness, people, it's not even 8 o'clock, or is it 8 o'clock? All right. Much better. Perfect. So that's it for me this morning, guys. Thank you so much for popping in, and let's getting ourselves going for the day. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you have a very successful day. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Take no prisoners. Take no for an answer. Because you know something about a no, it can be a positive thing, because if you're working on something and you get a no and you need to go to the next level, then you're going to go to the next level because you got a no. So I don't look at no's as always a negative. I look at them as, okay, now it's time to move on. Let's move to the next thing. I got a no here, so now it's time to move on to whatever the next step is in the process. And, you know, no's can be a good thing, especially if you're in sales, because if you get a no, that means that you're ready to get to the next person so you can get a yes. So there you go. No's can always be a good thing depending on how you look at them. Positivity. Let's always be half full instead of half empty. That's how I like to live my life, trying to be as positive as I can every day, find the positive in everything, and choose happiness over everything else. Choose to be happy. Choose to do everything you can every day to live your life the best you can, as successfully as you can, and have it all. That's what my channels are all about, helping you do that, helping you have it all. Because you know what? You deserve it. So do I. That's why I work so hard. So have a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are. Please, if you would, like and subscribe. That means so much to me. And hit the bell so you know the next time I post a video. And guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic, safe Tuesday wherever you are. This is Carrie from Texas. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.